Well, the wife
Thank
of a
you.
Marine Corps veteran was released from ICE this week after being detained in May at what she thought was just a routine immigration office visit. Paula Culatra had given birth 9 weeks before she was detained. CBS News reporter Kati Weis first reported this family's story back in June, and she joins us live now with more. Kati, I know you spoke with the family over the phone yesterday. How are they feeling now that they're reunited?
Well, Jules, they're really relieved, to say the least. They're also very grateful to the community for all of their support. This wife, she's a wife of a Marine veteran who served in the Marines for 5 years as an intelligence analyst. And he says that he advocated to several elected officials and politicians, including President Donald Trump and the White House. But he says it was actually staff within the office of a Republican senator here in Louisiana, Senator John Kennedy's office, who helped to advocate for her case. And on Monday, he says he got a call from his wife on an ICE agent's phone from inside the detention center up in northern Louisiana, several hours away from here, that she was going to be coming home and he needed to drive up there to pick her up. He said it was the call he had been waiting for the last 2 months since she was detained when she went to an ICE office visit for a routine check-in about her case back in May. Now the family says that they're working to get her deportation case dismissed. She was brought here with her mom back when she was a minor, and her mom later abandoned her, and so she had no idea that her mom had missed an immigration hearing back in 2018. That's what ultimately flagged her for deportation. So now the family's working to get that case dismissed, and they're working to apply for something called parole in place, which is a program for military families that's designed to streamline the green card application process.
Yeah, and on top of all of this, she was a mother breastfeeding her child while she was detained. She was still nursing at the time. Was she able to still do that? And do we know the conditions that she faced inside the facility?
Yes, I asked her about that. She said that she was grateful that the facility did actually give her a pump so she could continue to make breast milk for her babies. But of course, she was only able to see her baby, her infant daughter, that she had given birth to 9 weeks prior to her detention, and her 2-year-old toddler and husband only once or twice a week if her husband was able to make the 8-hour round trip drive up to come visit. So she was pumping breast milk in the meantime to then give to him when he would come to visit. But it was hard on the family. She says that while being in there inside this facility, conditions were pretty strict. She says that the rules were very strict. It was very hard to be there, to be separated from her family. She says, though, that inside, I asked her about, what were the other immigrants like in there? She said there were some really sweet people, some people who weren't so great. She said the same about guards as well, that there were some very kind guards as well that were helpful for her. And she says that she didn't know of any other women who were inside the facility who had, a similar situation as her, any other women who were breastfeeding or any other women who were part of a military family. She said that everyone's case was uniquely different, but she's hoping that other women there in the facility have a good outcome with their situations. And she just, again, wanted to really thank everybody for their support, for their, especially to the senator's office, to the staff there for advocating on her behalf. We did reach out to the senator to see if they had any additional comment that they would like to provide about their involvement, but we've not yet heard back.
All right, Kati Weis, thank you.